Hi, I'm Mark McMahon, author, adventurer, and video producer. I help you to clarify your message, to open your voice, your vibration, and your awareness so that you can shine on videotape. I'm the founder of Stardate Studios, and this video is entitled Top 10 Tips for You to Shine on Video. We're starting with number 10. Number 10 is laugh out loud. Now, you saw me in the beginning. This is what I always do when I'm shooting video, is I laugh out loud. Have you ever heard of laughter yoga? They actually have these groups that meet and they laugh together for a half hour, 45 minutes, and have these exercises. It's so great for you. And it's so great when you're on camera, when you're about to get on camera. If you laugh out loud and you get yourself so it's authentic laughter, you've got this wave going through your body, you're not thinking because you're laughing. If you really get into it, and you can carry this wave, you can ride this wave of joyful energy right into the lens, into the hearts and minds of your viewers. It's a lot of fun, and what the heck, fun is what it's about. Have fun and share that fun, show that joyful energy with your viewers. Energy and emotion trump copy and production value hands down. If you can create an energy that connects with your viewers' hearts, you got it made. You don't have to worry about production value. You don't have to worry about writing copy. Energy and emotion is what it's all about. Number 9, smile from the inside. So in the very beginning, you saw me going, "Aww," and I was doing this internal energy exercise where I'm feeling the energy in my stomach, in my heart, in my throat, and then I'm bringing it up into my eyes. So you've seen celebrities that seem to be able to twinkle their eyes or sparkle their eyes or beam their eyes. Arsenio Hall comes to mind. He used to come on to do his monologue and he would just like stand there and beam at the audience. He just had this bright, shining smile that just seemed like it was 1,000 watts. And we can all do this with a little practice. It's about creating this smiling energy inside you that naturally comes out your eyes. And the way you do it, it takes some practice, and I can't teach you the whole technique in this video, but you can play around with it. You look into a mirror and you create this feeling, or you create this smile, and then you watch to see when your eyes sort of light up. And I'll see if I can do it.
Come on, Mark.
I look like a deer in the headlights. It's some cross between Charles Manson and a deer in the headlights. But no, but seriously, you can do this thing with your eyes that just, it's like learning to smile with your eyes only. And then you can also add your lips in there. But it's a great technique, it's a lot of fun, and it's very useful for public speaking as well. Number 8 is practice smiling when you talk. Practice smiling in front of the mirror. It's funny because it feels very unnatural. The first time you do this and you try and smile when you talk, it feels unnatural. And so take a few sessions and look in the mirror and smile when you talk. And then when you're shooting your video, have some prompt to keep in mind. Hey, smile, smile. Yeah, Tom's prompting me with these smile signs all the time. Yeah, smile. Okay, I got it. It's interesting because it changes your energy. As soon as you start smiling, the expression that comes out of your mouth changes, which is really what you want. Lean forward into the camera. Number 7 is lean forward into the camera. Now, if I stand here straight up and down, kind of neutral, I give this one kind of energy. If I kind of lean back like that, what does that do to you as a viewer? It definitely changes the interaction between you and the viewer. And then if you go like this, it brings this feeling of engagement. So what you want to do is practice just leaning in ever so slightly. It creates this feeling of involvement and engagement, like I really want to get this message, or I really want to connect with you. So that's number 7. It's short and sweet. Number 6 is calibrate your energy. Calibrate your energy. So what does that mean? Well, normally when somebody's in everyday talking voice, you want to usually amp up your energy above your normal everyday talking voice for video. Comes across a little bit better. But how much do you want to amp up your energy? That's the question. So what you do is during your warm-up process, you do like 3 or 4 different levels. Like, hi, I'm Dr. Mark McMahon, author, adventurer, and video producer. That's level 1. Hi, I'm Dr. Mark McMahon, author, adventurer, and video producer. And then level 3, hi, I'm Dr. Mark McMahon, author, adventurer, video producer. Now that one was, I guess, obviously over the top, I'm not sure, but some people have the problem of not having enough energy. Sometimes after a cup of coffee, I got too much. I'm too wired, I'm too loud, and so I need to sometimes reel it back down so I have a more personal connection with people. So whatever you're at, whether it's too high or too low, you do those 3, and then you find out, oh, 2.5 is about where I need to be, or 1.75. That felt the best. You watch the playback, and you see what feels the most comfortable. You're engaged, but you're not blasted out. So that's number 6, calibrate your energy. Number 5 is talk to one person. So you choose somebody, an imaginary person, perhaps, who is a match for your message, who is interested and wants to hear what you have to say, so that you can talk and you feel there's this really kind of tangible feeling of, like, when you're connected to somebody who's listening, they're like sucking the information out of you. You have something to say and they're listening, so it's really a dynamic process. So think of someone who's a match for your message and imagine you're talking to them, which leads us to number 4, look into the eyes of someone friendly. So this is related to number 5 in that if you're not experienced at talking to the lens, you want to have a friendly person behind the camera as close to the lens as possible. And so instead of talking to the lens, you're talking to a person. And that, if you're just starting out doing video, it's a great technique. So you can just like sort of be having a conversation with somebody, and you forget the camera's there, and you're just talking to your friend Tom behind the camera. Did you make this coffee?
Pretty bad.
Number 3. Memorize your opening and closing lines. This is very important. You want to enter like a star and leave like a star. So you want to memorize your opening line so that when you say that first line, you can connect with the camera, connect with that person behind the camera, connect with your audience, and not have to think about your lines. If you're in your head going, what was I going to say? You're not going to be able to be and express your energy, your emotion to the camera. So memorize that opening line so you don't have to think twice, and you come across, create that great first impression. Memorize your closing line as well, so that when you are at the end, you can have this really smooth transition to, if you have an opt-in box over here on the left, to their right, you can say, so what I'd like you to do now is just go ahead and put your name over here in the box. That's the critical moment when you're going to like just smoothly take them by the collars and say, hey, this is what I want you to do now. So that's why it's important to memorize your opening and closing lines. Enter like a star and leave like a star. And now, number 2 is begin your ending smile early. What does that mean? Well, a lot of times people will end the video and say, I'm Mark McMahon, and thank you very much for watching. So you think, oh yeah, I'm supposed to smile, and then so you finish your line. So this goes along with learning to smile when you talk, and also with memorizing your opening and closing line. So when you're entering into that closing line, you want to remember, oh, this is my ending line. I got to start smiling now. So you pick up that smile like, and what I'd like you to do is just put your name, begin smiling, put your name right over here in the box, and I'll see you on the next video. So you end with a big smile, a big natural smile. Yeah, thanks. Breathe and smile. Take a deep breath. Begin your smile and say, so what I'd like you to do now is just go over here and put your name and email, and I'll see you on the next video. Yeah. Number 1 is be your own beautiful self and have fun. Be your own magnificent freak as you are self and have a good time. But first, memorize and do all of the aforementioned points, and then you're ready to relax, have fun, and be yourself. If you're watching somebody, this works for entertainment, it works for education, it works in all walks of life. And that is, if you're being yourself, it lets the viewer, it lets the recipient relax and be themselves. So now I have 2 more things to say before we end this little video. Number 1 is practice these tips for a week, 7 days in a row. Every day, take a few minutes to get in front of the mirror and practice all of these tips. And then by the 7th day, you shoot that video, you will be blown away. If you shot video before, you do these things for a week, every day, you will be blown away at the transformation. And then I have another little secret for you. This stuff is not only for on camera, it works in your everyday life. It works for public speaking. It works at the grocery store. If you smile when you talk and lean forward, you will be amazed how people respond to you differently. So, as I said, be your own beautiful self and have fun. I'm Dr. Mark McMahon, the founder of Stardate Studios, wishing you many, many shining moments on video.